Hi everyone, Miriam here. Today I'll be taking you through a 20-minute beginner yoga flow. All you'll need today is a mat. If you don't have a mat, a towel or a blanket will be enough. Let's get started in a child's pose at the back of your mat. Big toes to touch, knees out wide, and your chest and your forehead down to the ground. Start by taking a deep inhale in through the nose and a loud open mouth exhale, sigh it out. Again, breath in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Now feel the lips and start to bring your attention to the breath. Breathing in and out from the nose, your ujjayi breath. Make the breath a little deeper, a little louder. And start to make an oceanic sound with the breath. Focus all your attention into your inhalations and exhalations. And keep this focus for the next 20 minutes. We'll stay here for one more breath in and one more breath out. As you breathe in next, meet me in a tabletop. Gently shift forward onto all fours, shoulders over your wrist, hips over your knees. Now open the hands wide. Press firmly into the ground. Inhale, cow pose. Drop the belly, open the heart and lift the chin. Press the ground away. Exhale, cat pose. Curl it in, chin to chest, belly button towards your spine. Again, inhale, cow, drop the belly, open the collarbones, lift. Exhale, curl it in. And move through that a few more times on your own. Moving with your breath now. Moving vertebrae by vertebrae. Bringing some sensation into the spine, into the shoulders, and into the hips. Maybe bring some movement side to side now if that feels good. Making some circles with the hips. And circle the other way, whatever feels good. Just waking up those muscles. And back to center. Tuck the toes under. Lift the knees off the ground. Lift the hips towards the sky, downward facing dog. Take a moment here to pedal the feet out. Bend the knees one by one. Shake the hips. Any movement that feels good here, go ahead and do it. And slow the movement down until you come into stillness. Open the hands wide, press through the knuckles, lifting the hips up high, making one long line of energy from the top of your head to the bottom of your hips. Option to bend the knees here. The more you bend the knees, the easier it is to lift those hips up a little bit higher. Now inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, draw the heels a little bit closer to the ground. One more breath. Breath out. Gaze to the front of your mat. Exhale, ragdoll pose. Walk your feet behind your hands, feet apart, hip width. Bend the knees very deeply, enough that your belly touches your thighs. Relax your neck, relax your head, and grab onto opposite elbows, letting your head hang heavy. Shift your weight forward towards your toes, lengthening through the backs of the legs. And sway gently from side to side. Nod your head yes, shake it no, relaxing the neck. And release the hands down to the ground. Toe heel the feet to touch. Leave a bit of space between the heels. And unravel the spine, stacking vertebrae on top of vertebrae until you reach the top of your mat. Roll your shoulders up and back. And inhale the arms up towards the sky mountain pose. Palms face each other. As you squeeze up belly, squeeze the legs. And take a breath in. Exhale, relax the shoulders away from your ears. Now grab a hold of your left wrist with your right hand. Lift yourself up a little higher. And as you exhale, lean over to the right for half moon. Your weight stays evenly distributed between both feet. And you use that bottom right hand to gently tug on the left, deepening the stretch over to the side. You should feel a nice sensation out of the left side of your ribs. One more breath here. And inhale all the way up. Release the hands other side. Grab onto your right wrist this time. Lift up high. Exhale, half moon to the left. Keep your chest facing forward and your hips facing forward. That way you feel the stretch come out of the right side of the body rather than the spine. Lift up high. Exhale, deepen a little bit more at the side. Good. Inhale it up. Exhale to the back. Gentle spine. If this is too much on the back, bring those hands to your lower spine. Palms facing downwards. Squeeze the shoulder blades and puff the chest open. Keep on breathing. And on your next inhale, lift it up, arms up. Exhale, fold it forward, hands through heart center, bend the knees deeply, hinge at the hips. Halfway lift, hands come to your shins, flatten the spine. Hands down, high plank, step it back. Shoulders over your wrists now. Squeeze that belly, squeeze the glutes. Drop down to your knees. And let's shift the weight forward, shoulders over your fingertips. Chaturanga, lower down slowly halfway. Elbows are hugging into your ribs. Squeeze and hold. And lower all the way down to your belly. Tuck the toes under. Hands come next to your chest. Inhale, cobra pose, lift the heart. Keep the tops of your feet down on the ground, but lift the knees gently off your mat. And draw the shoulder blades down your spine. Breathe in. Exhale, release down dog. Tuck your toes. Lift the knees, lift the hips all the way up to the sky. Take a breath here. And a breath out. Let's move through that again 2 more times. That was your sun salutation A. These times we'll move a little bit quicker with your breath. Move at your own pace. Move at your own time. When you're ready, we'll look forward. Exhale to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to your shins, look down. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, stand it up, mountain pose. Exhale, reach over to the right. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale to the left. Inhale up. Exhale to the back, option for your hands to your spine. Inhale up. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, lower down slowly through your high plank. Always option to just hold the high plank if the chaturanga is too much. Inhale, lift the heart, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift those knees, lift the hips. One more time through, gaze forward. Exhale to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. Fold it forward. Inhale, stand it up tall. Exhale, lean to the right. Inhale, lift. Exhale to the left. Inhale up. Exhale to the back. Inhale up. Exhale, fold it forward, bend the knees all the way. Halfway lift. Exhale, move through your high and low plank or just hold the high plank, whatever is there for you today. Inhale, cobra, lift the heart a little higher this time. Exhale, downward facing dog, lift the hips up high. Let's take a breath. And out. Now gaze it forward. Exhale to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, flatten your spine, look down. Exhale, fold. Inhale into your chair pose this time. Arms lift up, hips sit back. Leave a bit of space between your heels. Option to keep your feet hip width distance if that feels better in the knees. Arms either up by your ears or out in front of you if that feels better in the shoulders. Squeeze the shoulder blades back, pull the belly in, and sit a little bit deeper. Inhale. Legs stay as they are. Exhale, reach the fingertips back, airplane arms. Arms lift. Exhale, let's fold it forward. Halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga or high plank. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in and out. This time your feet come together to touch. Lift the hips up. And as you inhale, lift the right leg up, three-legged dog. Bend the knee and bring some sensation and movement into that right leg. You can circle the ankle, the knee, the hip. Maybe open the hip a little bit. Just ensure your chest is still pointing down, so your weight is still even on both hands. And then straighten your leg out, three-legged dog, breath in. Exhale, shift your weight forward into a plank as you pull your knee into your chest. Now press that ground away from you as if you were doing that cat pose we did earlier. And as you exhale, pull that knee and the foot between your hands. If that's not accessible today, you can use your hand to pull your foot through. Now rotate your back foot to a 45-degree angle. Inhale, warrior one. Lift the arms, lift the chest. Bring your hands to your hips just for a bit. And send your left hip slightly forward, your right hip slightly back. You eventually want both hips to be pointing to the front side of the room. And then lift your arms up. If your back foot and back heel don't come all the way down to the ground, maybe take a shorter stance. See if that helps. Maybe take a wider stance with your feet. That should help as well. And then bend your front knee to 90 degrees. Breathe and lift the arms up higher. Exhale. One more breath. Exhale, warrior two. Open up your legs to 90. Bend your front knee to 90 degrees. Your back foot points in. And bend your front knee in and out a few times, maybe, if that feels good. Then bend it back until it gets to 90 degrees. Open the arms out wide. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the arms. Now imagine you were pressing your feet away from one another. At the same time, you're pulling your inner thighs together. So you're engaging your whole leg. Now keep the legs here as they are and let's reverse it. Inhale, reverse warrior. Palm leaves to the back of the room. Continue to bend the front knee and squeeze that back leg tight. Breathe in. Reach a little further back, breath out. Last breath. Beautiful. Exhale all the way down. Hands frame the foot. Step it back. Move through your chaturanga all the way down. Lift the heart, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift the hips. Other side, left leg lifts up high. Circle the ankle, circle the knee, the hip, whatever you need. And then straighten the leg. Lift the hips, breathe in. Exhale, knee to your chest. Send that weight forward. Pull that knee in as close as you can. Exhale, step it through. And like I said, if that foot doesn't come through all the way, use your hand to pull it there. Warrior one. Back foot rotates flat to 45 degrees. Inhale the arms up. Hands come to your hips just for a bit. Sending your right hip forward this time and your left hip back. Again, rearrange your stance however you need. Maybe make it a little bit shorter. Make it a little bit wider. Just to have that back heel down on the ground and that front knee to 90. When you're ready, arms lift back up. Breathe in. Lengthen through those side ribs. Exhale, warrior two. Open up to face the side with your front knee at 90, your back leg straight, and bend in and out of that knee a few times. Bring some movement into the hips. Bend the knee. Open the arms. And if you look down, your front heel and your back foot should be aligned. Squeeze the thighs. Squeeze those legs. And breathe. Using your breath to bring you deeper into that front knee. Good, legs stay here. Inhale, reverse it. Palm faces the back. Keep those shoulders melted away from your ears and your chest facing the side. Should feel a pretty good stretch out of the side body. Bend the knee a little bit more. Reach it back. Last breath. Exhale all the way down. Hands frame the foot. Step it back. Lower. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift the knees. Lift the hips. Breathe in. And out. So that was your sun salutation beat. We'll move through that one more time on each side. This time moving a little bit quicker, moving with your breath. But of course, please always move at your own pace. Move with your own breath. When you're ready, bring your feet together in your downward facing dog. And inhale the right leg high. Exhale, knee to chest, step it through, low lunge. Inhale, warrior one, lift. Exhale, open warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale all the way down, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last side, inhale the left. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale all the way down, chaturanga. Inhale, lift that chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Tuck the toes, lift the knees. Big inhale now. Open mouth, exhale. Drop down to your knees and send your legs out in front of you. Lower down onto your back and take a full body stretch. Your arms lift overhead, legs straighten out in front of you. Breathe in. And draw the knees into your chest. Give yourself a bit of a squeeze. Gently rock from side to side. Massage your back. And open your arms out like a cactus. And send your knees over to the right for a gentle spine twist. If your bottom knee doesn't quite touch the ground, you can always place a block underneath it or some books. You're aiming for your shoulders to stay down on the ground the whole time. From here, feel free to close the eyes the remainder of your practice. Slowly come back to center and send your knees to the other side. And slowly back to center. Pull those knees into your chest. And relax the feet down to the ground. Let's stretch into the hips now for a reclined pigeon. Left foot stays as is, right foot crosses over your left. Flex the toes backwards. You can stay here if this is enough for the hips. If you do want a little bit more, grab onto the left thigh. Keep the neck and the spine flat on the ground, but start to pull that thigh closer to your chest. If you want even more, you can use that opposite right elbow to press that right knee away from you. One more breath here. Pull that knee a little closer if you can, if that feels good. And slowly release other side. Reclined pigeon. Right foot stays down, left ankle crosses over your knee. Flex those toes. And perfectly fine to stay here if this is all that you need today. Or grab onto your right thigh. Flex both feet. By flexing the feet, you protect the knee joint. So always make sure you're flexing those toes back towards your knee. If you want more, press that knee away from you with the elbow. One more breath. And release. Knees come back in. Last thing here. Another little hip opener. Happy baby. Grab onto the inner arches of the feet. Stamp the spine down to the ground. Your neck stays flat. Soles of your feet to the ceiling. And gently rock from left to right, massaging your back. Pull those knees back into your chest. Give yourself a big hug. Lift that neck off the ground, chin towards your knees. Breathe in, biggest breath you've taken today. Exhale into your Shavasana. Extend your legs long. Relax the arms down. Take up as much room on your mat as you need. Close your eyes if they're not closed already. And let everything melt down into the ground. Letting go of control of the breath, of the mind. Letting everything melt down. Feel free to stay here however long you need today. When you're ready, take a full body stretch, lifting the arms overhead, taking a full body stretch. Roll over to your side into a fetal position. Use your bottom arm as a pillow, your top palm grazed on the ground. Then meet me in a comfortable seat, facing the front, with your eyes closed, palms to heart. Taking a big inhale here through the nose, and a big open mouth exhale, side out. Lift the palms to your third eye center, center of the brow, center of intuition. Until we meet again, bowing forward together with light, love, and gratitude, saying Namaste.